Here we are in our extended ACL lab, picking up right where we left off. So now that we have created this deny entry in our access control list, some of you may have forgotten there's an implicit deny all at the bottom. So in this case, we're going to do 20 permit any. And actually, we have to say permit IP any. And we can actually specify any destination host. And in fact, we're required to, because you'll notice we didn't have the option just to hit carriage return. So now we have finished with the ACL. Let's go apply it to our Fast Ethernet 00 interface. So we'll do interface Fast Ethernet 0/0, and we'll do IP access group, no web for you, and we'll say we are filtering inbound traffic. So now let's test our configuration. So let's go back to our Windows client. So we'll do traceroute to that address. We're able to make it past the DRS router, so we know that we're at least getting that far. We can send ICMP packets. Let's go over to DRS and do show IP access list. And you'll notice that this permit any down here has got 9 matches, which is what we sent through it doing this trace route. However, this block rule hasn't gotten any, so what's up with that? Well, we haven't tried to do web access to that host yet. So let's go here onto this source machine. We know we can get there with ping, and if this were an actual server and we could do file shares and printers and whatnot, we would test that as well. But now, let's do 10.10.2.2 in our web browser. You'll notice it tries to connect and connect and connect. It says waiting, waiting, waiting. We go here and we see we've got 6 matches on that ACL entry. There's 9 matches. If we wait long enough, it will eventually increment. You notice this permit IP any is still incrementing because there's other traffic besides HTTP going from this host to other hosts on the network. And we could sit here and wait for 5 minutes or so, and this would eventually time out. See, and it says Internet Explorer couldn't open the search page because I don't actually have internet access in this particular lab. And so let's test that the web server is actually running because, for all you know, I could have just turned off the web server and, oh, look, we've fixed the problem. So we'll launch Internet Explorer here. And of course, because I don't have internet access, that doesn't work. So we'll do 10.10.2.2. And there's our index page that we set up using the little Mongoose web server. I can click on this hello.html and it will serve up that HTML file just as pretty as you please. Hello world. So we've verified that the web server is actually working, but we can't get to it from this XP client on 10.10.1.2, which is exactly what we were after. So now you can see the power of the extended access control list. You can get very granular, very fine-grained with the traffic that you filter, the traffic that you allow. And again, no discussion of access control lists is complete without hammering home the point that there is that implicit deny all at the bottom, and you have to remember to do a permit after you've denied or permitted any traffic you want through the ACL. This concludes our lab for access control lists.